So this is all about, the intention is to send light and love for the activation of this next level of human consciousness. And we're going to work in the actual physical instrument and body also. So okay, I did it, Joe. Sorry, you're good. Okay. And just going real bubble belly. Okay. And just breathe in through your nose and exhale through your mouth. But on that exhale, go ahead and do a and then as you breathe in, you're breathing up the air from the earth all the way up to the heavens. And breathing out any of the tensions that you're holding in your physical body. So breathing in, you're breathing down from the heavens, up from the earth, meeting in the middle. And just feel your physical body relaxing deeper into your divine soul knowing at your centermost center, deep within the trunk of your body. And we're going to go ahead and do the basic activation before we actually expand our circle, although we've got a lot of these other more enlightened beings here waiting to participate. Infinite intelligence, omniscient wisdom, omnipotent unconditional love, equally everywhere present. Feel that in your body. Feel that around you. It's individualized into different forms of the material world. Just as it's individualized in different material forms, even in the makeup of your biological body. The organs, blood, bone, marrow, tissue, muscles, brain cells. So we're going to do 6 breaths. When we inhale through the nose, you're going to exhale with that small sigh. And just as you're exhaling any limiting thoughts that you have about your whole biological body. Inhale. And you let it go of the weight of old ideas that no longer serve. And inhale. In. Rest in. And just relax in your physical body. And feel gravity. And divine light coming from the source of all of creation within, flowing through your divine soul knowing, directed up through your divine heart and your human heart, and letting it spill out and fill all of your bodies, your mental body, your physical body, your emotional body, your vocal body, your heart bodies, soul bodies. Psychic body, light body, etheric body. All of these different dimensions of you, and you're just letting the light do the work, and you're observing it, letting yourself calibrate on deeper levels of cosmic consciousness in the physical form. And just paying attention to the information that your physical body is giving you as a transmitter of information from your divine soul, which is consciously aware of how you are connected to everything that ever was, is, and actively a part of co-creating what will be. Part of you that knows you are cosmic consciousness, and that you reside in cosmic consciousness. And so paying attention to how that is being transmitted to the evolution of your physical body. Does your mental body need calibration on deeper levels? Your emotional body, your vocal body, your heart bodies, soul bodies? And let your individualized vibration of infinite intelligence, omniscient wisdom, and omnipotent unconditional love also pour out and fill the space around you. Letting our mental bodies evolve, letting go of what we think we know so that we can know more. Allowing ourselves to be open and curious and an interested observer, detached, but engaged in the observation. And at any time in this meditation, if you do need to stretch your muscles or make movements or whatever to kind of remind your muscles that they too are in a state of expanded consciousness, go for it. And now feel gravity pulling down at you. And consider the deep relationship that you're in. With the earth and all living beings in and on the earth. But let's first consider the earth and her sentience, living, breathing entity. In this symbiotic relationship. And so when you recognize that light is flowing from the source of all of creation, through your divine soul knowing, up through your human soul and your human heart and divine heart, you send your love down to the center of the earth and feel that two-way flow. Relax into it. There's immense love there. So open yourself to it. You give the love. And thank you so much for all of the other living, breathing elements of earth. The air, the water, food, the plants, animal kingdom. It's like, thank you so much. We're in this together. But first for Mother. Thank you, Mother. Mother Earth. Teach me to love you. I open myself up to love you. Teach me how. This is your human aspect speaking. Relax your stomach muscles and all of those muscles on your inner thigh. Forgive me for all of the times that I took you for granted. Forgive me for all the times it never dawned on me to feel grateful. And now we're directing our individuation of infinite intelligence, omniscient wisdom, and omnipotent unconditional love equally everywhere present, flowing through us from the source of all of creation, through our divine soul knowing, up through our divine heart and human heart, and then we send it up to the heavens. And let it come back around and surround the divine consciousness grid. This is a crystalline grid. This is different than the other grid that has been put around the earth, that has locked us into that reincarnation wheel and has locked us into the fear and all of that. This is a whole different grid altogether. And let this light combined with the different dimensions come back and touch all living things. And also move through those other grids that have been locking us into place, locking us into old ways that we have in the past willingly participated in maintaining. Transformation into illumination. Okay, now that we've prepared ourselves, we're opening this circle up. Our intention is to work on the evolution of the human consciousness on a cellular and DNA level that will transform the old ways that no longer serve, especially us versus them, and move us into our birthright of evolution and remembering our cosmic consciousness. So any and all races that have participated in the DNA development over the eons and eons of time, you can vibrate in. This is for humans' highest good and the highest good of all, specifically for humankind's highest good and the highest good of all. Very good. And we're also opening this up to any and all divine souls who are incarnated into the human experience that are able to vibrate in and want to participate in this. And as you're allowing and opening your arms and feeling this and feeling the energy shift and grow, remember to stay centered on your own. You've got the line running from the source, from the earth and to the heavens. And allow your evolution of expanding awareness. And allow yourself to calibrate on deeper levels to the cosmic consciousness of you. I am a divine soul having a human experience. This is for those who are in the human form. And although my biological container creates certain parameters in which I can manifest and co-create an earth experience, these parameters do not limit me. These parameters are not the full extension of who I am. These parameters are simply parameters for now. And so returning to the first step of the basic activation, we're letting the light do the work, but as we let it go through our divine soul knowing, divine heart, human heart, and spill out, we're consciously asking for the evolution of our DNA. So that even our containers, our vehicles of transport, the parameters evolve. You feel that in your physical body? This is for all of the humans, but also for the non-humans that have physical containers. Do this for your own container also. And for those beings that are with us that do not have material bodies, but they do have light bodies, allow the expansion in yours also. So there is no separation. Your expansion is our expansion is your expansion. And now, if you want to do this part with your eyes closed, feel free. You're going to let your attention drop to your divine soul knowing. But instead of looking from your human self downwards, be in your divine soul knowing and look up at your head, and you will see the bottom of your chin in your mind's eye. Then move to your left and still be looking at your chin, and you'll see that the chin will move to your eyesight's right. And move back to center. And move to your right, and you'll be looking. Your chin will move to the left of your eyesight. And back to center. Now ask for your human consciousness. Ask your divine soul to show you your human consciousness. Show me how to look between the molecules of my body. Show me how to see, or show me how to perceive it doesn't have to be visual. Show me how to perceive the space between the molecules of my body. Cosmic consciousness, infinite intelligence, omniscient wisdom, omnipotent unconditional love, unmanifested in the physical form, yet equally ever present. And in this space, I'm asking for the physical beingness of me and all of humankind, for our biology to evolve and ascend in consciousness, even on a DNA level. We're letting the light do the work. We're not even defining it in a crystalline mode, because even that is a bit small. But let it give a sense of homecoming, so that the physical container I reside in allows a deeper homecoming into cosmic consciousness. And here in cosmic consciousness, there is no us versus them. There's only the awareness of our connection with all there is. And we let this radiate outwards, spilling out and radiating out throughout the whole globe. So feel you radiating out through the whole globe, and feel their radiations outwards through the whole globe. And while you're doing that, allow your instrument to always be calibrating to deeper levels. No, you need to leave. And now remember that my group is all throughout. And so we're going to put a spin on this center to circumference. And you could do this together with the fourth step of the basic activation, 3 breaths. Inhale. Hold it in your heart. Exhale. Inhale. Hold it in your heart. Exhale. Inhale. Breathe it out and feel the spin worldwide. And now that mental body is a little late in catching up. So we're sending light out. Divine soul to divine soul, third eye to third eye. We let go of any thoughts and ideas that no longer serve us for our highest good and the highest good of all. Transformation into a deep inner peace, and from there rise up the illumination of new ways of understanding who you are in this greater cosmic consciousness of all there is. And now take a moment to join with your soul group or your origin soul family. And if you're incarnated into the human form, go ahead and give a message of, I'm doing okay. And if you want their help or guidance, go ahead and ask. But help and guidance in fulfilling your divine mission. This is not asking for personal gain. Remember your connection to Earth. So feel gravity in your body, even as you're communing. You're in your body. You're here to evolve the human experience in your body. And now bringing your attention back to the core light circle. And with eyes open, just the divine in me sees and greets the divine in you. The divine in you sees and greets the divine in me. And feel that recognition expand out to all of humankind. And the divine in me sees and greets all living creatures. And the divine in all living creatures sees and greets the divine in me. And so it is.
Thank you so much for listening, and thank you so much for being interested in learning on how to live your light more fully and freely with emotional freedoms that you haven't even yet begun to dream of, and that gives you the courage and clarity to live your divine soul purpose. Now, just so that I play well with the algorithms here on YouTube, be sure to like the video. Please leave me a comment, because I do love more two-way conversations, and subscribe if you want to stay in touch with any of the new material that I'm putting out there.